smell of onions. Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm Christopher and that's Vegas. Welcome back to my channel. I've been gone for 2 months now. There's a perfectly good reason for it, but I'm not gonna discuss that right now. Yes, the big raised bed and this, okay, let's get some facts in there. I started making this video and it was really fun. I had some good times with it. And it was never my intention for Vegas. It was never my intention that this would be any sort of how-to guide on making this stuff. This is just me rambling on, as I've said before. So, but I made this YouTube video. First of all, I made it on my channel. I got some good response to it, and I thought, well, I have a Facebook page. It's Mountain Garden on Facebook, and I've been playing around doing stuff there, mostly images. But I thought it would be cool to make a short video of this construction, the video that I made. So I did a minute, I think it was about a minute long video version of the YouTube video I made. And it just blew off. I have no idea how it all happened, but suddenly I got 60,000 views. I got 70,000 views. The next morning it was like 120,000 views. So I thought, wow, this is really happening. And at the time I think I had 200 or 300 followers on the page, and I started gaining followers. And it was just it was just crazy. So it went through the next day, and it started on a 120,000 or something, and it just took off, and suddenly thousands and thousands of people are watching it. And it dawned on me, wow, I'm actually gonna reach a million a million views on this video. And people started messaging me. I got contact from all the big channels on YouTube, the multi-million follower channels. They all wanted to feature my video, and this is just for fun. So I said, okay, just do it. But I got credit for it, but it wasn't any point because, I actually ended up getting, I think at this point I just reached 26 million views, I think. And that's just a crazy big number, I don't know what to compare it to, but Norway is like 5 million people. So I reached 26 million. And that's multiplied a lot of times. So it was so much fun. And actually, I went from 200-300 followers to 86,000 followers. Close to overnight. So I don't know, I need to figure out something to chat with those people about, but it's fun, but and oh boy, the YouTube video, wow, I think I'm over 200,000 views on this single video. I've 5 times my followers or subscriptions. I think a couple of days back I just reached 5,000 subscribers. That's a lot of people for me. So I'm getting nervous now. I'm actually reaching people, and it's scary. I've got a ton of feedback. I'm rambling on right now. I'm gonna show you a little bit of what's going on in this bed afterwards. But I just wanted to chat a little bit about this with you because I have no one else to talk to but you guys. So it's been a hectic summer, and I haven't been able to film, and there's a good reason for it, but I'm not gonna get into that, as I said. But I've been getting tons of feedback. Well, by the way, this is actually about the #1 question. What type of pants do I use? So that's a strange question, but okay, many people are asking. This is the cheapest pants I could find. These are carpenter's pants, or what's they called. They have tons of pockets everywhere, and it's really simple when you're walking around in the garden. And they have this padded legs, and that's really nice, so I don't need to carry around the pad, because I'm not old, but I'm starting to get old and my knees are not good, so it's nice to have those pads in the pants. But many people are complaining. Of course, when you reach millions of people, people are complaining. And one of the things that they're complaining about is that my videos are too long, I talk too much, I don't explain. Well, this is not a how-to channel. The dog is just working his way through the grass over there. This is not a how-to channel. If I do something that's how-to worthy, that's just a bonus. But mainly this is just a place for me to vent all my ideas and everything that I'm doing in the garden. And that's my biggest inspiration for this has been, since day one, has been Ray at the Praxis 55712 channel and the Voodoo Garden. I just love the way he connects with people. I'm all in this also for the conversation. I'm not here to try to make the largest videos on YouTube on this and that or something. I'm trying to make a connection with you guys. So when you subscribe to my channel, I want you to interact with me, and I'll be more than happy. So far I'm doing it bulk-wise, but I'm trying to answer every single comment that I get on my videos, and I'm gonna continue doing that. I'm doing the seed giveaway, and I'm doing all sorts of things, and this is just a place for me to come and exchange ideas. And you know, this t-shirt, this is Pepper Lover Community. It was sent to me by Kang Star. I'll link to his channel below. He's just a phenomenal friend, and we have a collab project coming up, and it's gonna be awesome, and I know you're gonna like it, so you have to stay tuned for that. But anyway, he sent me this t-shirt, and this is what it's all about. People getting together, doing gardening, and we're a community. We're striving towards the same goal of living healthier lives and trying to do stuff that is good for us, both us and the nature. So I think this is just a journey, and it's not something that people shouldn't come to my channel expecting that I explain everything from start to finish, because most of the things that I'm showing you is things that I'm just doing as I go along. It's not planned, it's not prepped. So like this contraption I made here, this was just an idea I had, and I thought it would be fun to film it. And I know it could come off as something that's a how-to guide on doing stuff, but that's not really the main goal for this. I'm just trying to do things that I think are fun, and if people want to tag along, it's just nice. And I'm gonna need some ideas on you soon, because I just started the indoor garden right now. This summer, as I said before, I just cut out everything. Everything was removed from the grow room, and I've been just starting seeds now, and I'm starting cucumbers, and I'm gonna grow huge cucumbers indoors. Well, I don't know if I can, but I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try some tomatoes, and I'm gonna grow a lot of peppers, especially shishitos. I would like, my kids are starting, well, at least my oldest kid, he's 3 years old almost, and my youngest just turned 1. And they are starting to get into tasting stuff, and I have some sugar snap peas, and I also grow a habanero that's without heat, so it's called a sweet datel from Florida. And he just thinks it's so much fun to be able to go with me into the small greenhouse and be able to try a chili or a bell pepper, as we call it. In Norwegian, we call all bell peppers, we call it paprika. And I just explained to him, well, this is a paprika, and wow, I'm eating paprika, and it's chili. So I think it's so much fun, and I would like to grow stuff that my family can enjoy. So of course I'm gonna grow a few stupid stuff also, but in the end I would like to be able to do stuff with my family, and the oldest, my oldest son, he's really into coming with me into the grow room. I turn off all the grow lights, and we sit there, and we build model trains on the green carpet, and we have such a good time. So yeah, but I'm getting off track here now. But anyway, it's starting on the indoor season now, and probably next or the next after that will be starting the indoor season. So, but I have a few things going on outside, and I still have a couple of projects that I would like to do and bring you along with. So this is kind of like what's going to happen this autumn, hopefully. I'm gonna build some more raised beds. I don't know, because I have the big greenhouse. It's coming up this fall, but I'm gonna... Don't eat my strawberries, Vegas. Nej. So I just bought 5 minutes. The big greenhouse, that's the main goal for me right now. It's going in behind you, and I'm gonna build some more raised beds, but I have to prioritize the big greenhouse first, because that's where we're gonna have all the action next summer. So, but this garden is actually doing fantastic. I have not watered this garden once, not a single time this summer. It's just been staying like this, and you will probably see later that, yeah, I haven't been paying much attention to what's going on, but I don't mind. I could always rip everything out and start, but there's some onions right here. These are shallots, and they are ready for picking. They just died off. And I have peppers coming in everywhere. But the main goal that I was trying to get across was that there's so many stuff going on right now, and we're starting the indoor garden, and I really hope you will join me in the indoor garden this winter, because I'm gonna try to take everything that I've learned the last 2 years of doing the indoor garden, and just the way I start seeds now are different from when I first started, and I'm getting a huge boost in germination rate and everything. So it's gonna be fun, and I think I'm getting quite a bit of peppers. These are actually huge for my garden. I'm getting a lot of peppers. I also are getting a ton of bok choy seeds, and that's called arugula, and I have radishes. Yep. So I have a lot of things that I'm gonna save seeds from, and I will have to do a seed giveaway, of course. I did one last year and it was a huge success, and I'm gonna do one this year. But I think I'm gonna mix it up, because I live in Norway and almost all my followers are from outside of Norway. So it's a hassle sending seeds, so I can't do too many people. But I will try to figure out some way of doing this. And I also would love to get into some questions and answers, because people are asking me a ton of things, and a lot of the things they are asking are really good questions about what I'm showing, and things that I miss out when I film my programs. So I think I'm gonna get into more questions and answers, a little bit of everything inside my episodes. I think they're probably gonna stay 15 to 25 minutes. So I don't see any way I could possibly do it without chatting this much, because that's what I do. When I don't have anything to show, chat. And people are definitely gonna unsubscribe. Okay, so I think I'm going to grab you by the, I don't know, arm or something. That doesn't sound good. I'm gonna bring you in a little bit closer, and we're gonna see what we have cooking here. So many people have said that, well, when you're doing such a garden, this one isn't vented and everything's gonna die. Everything is gonna die. Well, it really doesn't die. And that's because I have a plan. I raise it, open it up in the morning, and I close it at night. It works perfectly. I've watered this bed 1 time this summer. Okay, first of all, I'm gonna try to not make you seasick. I can't promise anything, but I'm gonna try. This is called the Venezuelan tiger. This one was just a stick when I planted it. I'm not expecting to get any fruits from this year, but I'm just letting it grow because it's nice, it's green. This is called the Golden Treasure, and this one is actually doing okay. All my plants are really short, but I wouldn't expect anything more, because this raised bed is still cold at night. It's just protected, and that's why I'm getting such nice peppers, but it's still cold. So I would say this is a success for me. I wouldn't expect more from this cold climate. This one is called a Petit Marseilles. It's French, I don't know. Petit Marseilles. This one is actually putting out colored pods right now. They are not huge, but then again, in the name they're petite, so I wouldn't expect much. This is called the elephant trunk. Well, I don't know. It's doing okay, but the peppers, some of the peppers are, they look like they're damaged, and they are, and that's actually because of heat. One day I got down here and I had forgot to open it up. Yeah, so that's the that's the price you pay. And it turned out that some of the peppers actually started to mush up. So, but it only happens on this plant, so I'm not too worried. This is called a Becchino, dropping flowers. The plant is coming back. All the discolored leaves, they were from before I planted it, so it's not been growing almost at all. But I don't know. I'm not expecting anything from it. This one is doing okay. This is a giant Aconcagua. It's putting out beautiful, beautiful fruits. Now you see the purple. That's actually a sign that it's too cold. When you're starting to get purple color on your peppers or on the leaves, especially I get it on my eggplant leaves. If it's too cold, they start turning yellow. No, I'm sorry, purple. And that's just a sign that it's cold. This one is called a saffron habanero. And as you can see, it's putting out pods, but they are not exactly huge. These are just way too small pods. But then again, that's what you get for growing in cold climate with no external heat. Over here, this one is actually doing nice. This is called a Thai bird's eye. I love these peppers. They are quite pungent, but they taste amazing, and I love using them in Thai food. And these ones, I would actually prefer eating them green, because I think the taste of these ones, especially this plant, it's better green. And I picked a few of these and just eaten them, so they are really delicious. This is called Belle of Lebanon, and this is just an amazing pepper. It just looks so glossy, and I have no idea how large they should be, but I'm guessing that they are too small. This one is starting to look like something, but yeah, I'm not expecting them to just blow up. So, but it's starting to put out a second phase of flowers now, and we might get some more bell peppers. We might just need to eat them green, but I don't mind. This one is called Doux de Landes. It's starting to turn color. These ones are actually beautiful, beautiful peppers. And it's putting out these kind of curly peppers all over. They are actually quite long. Never grown almost any of these peppers before, but this one I have really high hopes. I hope it is as good as it looks. This one back here, it's not looking too good, but it set 2 fruits and that's it. This is actually called a California miracle, and this is this is not a California miracle. I grew this one from the same seed bag that I used to have in the indoor grow room, and it put out beautiful bell pepper, yellow bell peppers that turned orange, bright orange. They have the same color, but they don't have the shape of a bell pepper at all. So I have no idea what this is. It might be a cross, or some seeds got into the wrong bag. This one back here is called Kumari du Para. Wow, this is a rocket. This is an absolute fantastic pepper. I got the seeds from Kangstar. He sent me and he said, well, you're gonna enjoy these. They are really strong. So I think I think they're close to habanero heat. But I don't mind because they're so small, and these are just phenomenally good at tasting. They are really, really small. I don't know if you can see these, but they're in there, and one of them is actually starting to turn now yellow. And when they ripen up, I've been eating a few, and they taste phenomenally. So that is actually one that I'm gonna try to grow inside this winter. This one, it's called a Fresno, and I'm not sure. I have to ask you guys, is this a Fresno? I thought they looked different. It's putting out heaps of pods, and they are really, really good. I've been eating a few red ones. I don't know. No, I don't have any ripe ones here. One small. But they are really, really good, and it's been putting out many peppers. This one is actually the most prolific I have down here. So this one doesn't really mind the low temperatures. This one back here is called the Ahipanka or something. It looks nice. It's been growing like crazy, but no pods, dropping everything. And the dropping of the pods or the dropping of the flowers are just a result of having 2 cold nights. We've been having almost down to freezing, a couple of degrees Celsius over freezing, so I would say 35, 37 degrees or something Fahrenheit. It's been way too cold some nights, so that's why they're dropping flowers like crazy. This one is called Jalapeno Tormenta. Never grown this before. It looks nice. They are still small. It just started putting out pods, so I'm not expecting too many, but then again, these ones are really good, hopefully really good green, so I don't mind. And yes, this is what's happening to your radishes if you leave them out too long. So yeah. I'm not gonna go too much in depth here, but I just wanted to show you the small greenhouse and what's going on here. I have some beautiful plants. They are really, really beautiful. It's a shame all the, I would say, more tropic of the peppers, like the Chinense and the Carolina Reaper, the Scotch Bonnet, and yeah, all those kind of exotic peppers are just dropping flowers. And again, that's because of the cold nights. It's scorching hot in the daytime, but it's really too cold at night. But this one, I don't know if you can see it from there, but this one is just putting out heaps of pods. The label says Mali Hello, but the pepper says something else. I don't know. Again, it's the same issue where I've planted from the same seed bag, but yeah. So I don't know what this is. It's actually... Oh, I took too much. They are really beautiful, and it's not the best of taste. It's just a generic pepper taste, but they are really hot. I don't know, they are way up there. They're almost too hot to eat raw for me. This is an exciting plant. This is my own cross. This is the F1 of Sugar Rush Peach and Shishito. So this is really exciting. I don't know if I have any ripe pods to show you. No, I just picked one. I'm gonna do a review on this once they're really finished. But it looks nothing like either of the parents, so that's fun. Okay, so I have, this is MOA Scotch Bonnet, sent to me by Kang. This is a Carolina Reaper. This is something. This is my cross. And back here we have the Jabba the Hutt. You know, I always finish with saying a quote from Star Wars, and I had to have the Jabba the Hutt pepper. So I don't know if it's any good or if it's strong or I don't know. I just saw the name and I said, yes, this one I'm gonna have. This is called the Ai Habanero, and I think this one also is from Kang. and he has praised it in some of his video. It's a snacking pepper for him, and I haven't tasted any yet because they're not ripe. But once it got started, wow, it just puts out a ton of peppers. So I think I have 100, 200 peppers starting on this plant. Behind me, I don't know if you can see it, but I have some Ring of Fire. No, it's not Ring of Fire. It's a golden. No, it's a garden salsa. So it looks like a cayenne. It's probably a cayenne cross. I don't know. I have some tomatoes, and I have my my contest peppers. They're not doing too well. I also have another cross right here. I don't know if you can see it now. You can't, but it's a cross that I made. It's a Sugar Rush. No, it's I don't know. We'll figure it out later. This one is also just beautiful coming in. It's a JPEG, so it's Jace Peach Ghost Scorpion crossed with Chocolate Ghost. I don't know. I think it's a scary thing. But then again, this one is also dropping. And it's starting to flower again now, so let's see if it will continue. Orange Blob Habanero. This is the first ripe pod. You see from the size? This is what you get from Norwegian mountain gardening without heat. But it's strong. Okay, this is Christopher saying may the force be with you. And hopefully I'll see you in the next video. Oh my god. Oh, that's a freaking habanero.